Hello everybody. I know another video next day, but we're in day 2 of the beach vibes and I'm enjoying myself. Got my little shades going, got my little cheetah print bathing suit on, thinking I'm kind of cute. Looking rough, no makeup. You know, this is called vacations. I'm vacating to the fullest, you know. You get me at the real, the raw. But anyway, hi. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Good to see you guys. I'm glad that you're here and I'm hoping to enjoy your content. Anyway, y'all, yeah, so I'm day 2 of my beach vacay and I'm loving it. I told you I was going to have to take a mental health day from work because didn't know I was going to be at the beach, but hey, I'm going to enjoy this till the wheels fall off, of course. But anyway, it's a beautiful day out here today and I just wanted to stop through and say hey and, you know, what's going on and let you know how I'm feeling. You know, like I was kind of discussing yesterday, you know, with this process, I am super nervous. I am super scared. I'm not going to lie. You hear so many people talking about, oh, it's going to be wonderful. You hear all the success stories, but you really rarely hear the stories about when it doesn't work. And that's where my fear comes in because I am 47. You know, I can't sit here and act like I am super young. Sorry about the helicopter going by. They're doing a Biden-Harris is going around. Let's see if I can show you guys. I guess not. I was trying to show you, but I guess it just didn't want to work. Anyway, so I do apologize for the airplane noise that was just going on. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, people rarely talk about if it doesn't happen. You know, you always hear the success stories in here. You always hear, oh my goodness, you know, it's so wonderful, I'm so great, you know, I'm pregnant. But you have to realize, some people, it just does not work for it. I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly and I'm not trying to put negative vibes out there because I'm about to do my process. But I guess I'm trying to be honest with myself to know that, you know, how would I feel if it doesn't work? Like, that is a possibility. Like, I have to set myself up for that. And then I have to ask myself, well, if it doesn't work this time, how many more times am I going to do it? And that's another question I have to ask myself because this has been financial situation, you know, this is money that we're investing into this, and how many times are we going to do it? You know, we get implantation issues, we get embryo issues. I feel like everything has lined up to this point. You know, I was going from one protocol at one clinic to another protocol at another clinic because I didn't like one protocol versus the other, and I really feel like where I'm at now is a happy place. I'm really happy with the care that I'm receiving where I'm at. I'm really happy with the embryos that I have chosen. I'm really happy with the way everything is lining up right now. Now, y'all, I got these sunglasses on. I'm looking kind of crazy, but there you go. I'm really happy about the way everything is lining up. So I can't say that I am not happy about that. I'm just nervous. I'm going to just keep everything 110% with you ladies. I have since day one of this channel. Like, I can't believe, you know, today's supposed to be day 1. It's still not here yet, so we don't know where it's at. And that just could be stress, that could be nerves. Hopefully it's here in the next week so we can get this process started. But I just have to let you know that, you know, I have to be very honest and forthcoming about my feelings because I don't want anybody to think that I'm super chipper all the time and I'm super happy and I'm not nervous of the what ifs. I'm definitely nervous of the what ifs. I feel like I invested so much in this from day 1 to now. I think in January, well, you know, this process started for me, like putting this YouTube channel out last July. Thought I was about to do a transfer in the January-February time frame. I'm gonna find out I'm diabetic. I had no clue I was diabetic. I was walking around as a should have probably went into a diabetic because my numbers were so high. I had no clue of that. I mean, from January to when was it, May, I lost a tremendous amount of weight. I went from being considered diabetic to now you're never not diabetic again, but they'll put you back down into a pre-diabetic category. So I went from diabetic to pre-diabetic category now, so I'm always going to be considered pre-diabetic even though my numbers are coming up as somebody that is not diabetic now. So I've done that. I've changed my whole eating style. I've changed so many things, and in this process I went from one job to another job and it's been a lot, but I feel like I'm at the place now, and I'm sorry y'all, this helicopter airplane thing is coming by again, so if you can't hear me, I do apologize. But I feel like everything has lined up now for this to be my happy spot as far as I'm concerned. It's like the job has lined up in a way that, you know, I can bring my baby to work if I want to, which is an amazing thing. I don't have to worry about daycare. My wife's job has lined up in such a way where, you know, she has more flexibility. We or where we need to be financially right now, where we need to be mentally right now, where we need to be spiritually right now. I feel like this is the time that's for us to, move forward and continue building our family. However, I still have to be cautious. I'm cautiously optimistic. How's that? Because, I've been down the IVF, what's the word I'm looking for, channel before. I've been down the IUI. I've done it all. We've done the time cycles with deployment, with donor sperm. I mean, we have done so much, which is at-home insemination. So we've done a lot to get to this point. And it's funny because I've been told before one tube was clubbed, then another tube was blocked, then I just had my HCG done again in June. Everything was clear. Everything was perfect. So I don't know if that was just in God's timing or our timing, but I'm telling you, that was just a shocker, because for years I was told the only way that I would get pregnant, well, and I'm also PCOS, but would be through IVF and, this, that, and the third. And then come to find out my tubes were perfectly normal. My uterus looked amazing. Like, I just feel like everything's lined up. And then at first I had some embryos that I was questioning, just a lot of things about them. I was unsure. And then at the last minute, for these other embryos to come into play that I'm absolutely over the moon about. I mean, these seem like the perfect embryos at the perfect time, and just so many things are lining up with them. And I'm super nervous because I'm where I want to be, and I feel like, this is the time for it all. And I want that big fat P. Believe it or not, I really, really want that big fat positive. Like, I feel like I've been through enough of 20 years of heartache and pain trying to get to where I'm at. I'm in a stable, healthy relationship now. Just everything right now is where it needs to be, where I'm at in my life. And, mentally, how am I going to handle that big fat negative? I know it's a possibility, and I'm not sitting here being naive to think that, that's not going to happen, because we know it is truly a possibility. And, my wife and I, we sat down and we thought about it, and we talked about it, and we're like, what do we do from there? How many more times? And I guess that's the big question that I'm asking myself. How many more cycles do we do with this at my age point? I mean, like I said, I just turned 47 on July 6th. Do I go another year trying to 48, or do I go to 50? I don't know where my cutoff should be. I don't know where's too old. I mean, the difference between 47 and 50 is not but 3 years. So if I'm going to do it at 47, why wouldn't I do it at 50? But when is too old? When do I just say, I've been through this enough and I let go? I guess that's what my big picture is. And I'm on a lot of Facebook groups where I see women that are 48, 49 that are getting pregnant naturally. And I mean, if I could, I'm with a woman, I'm married to a woman. I know naturally is not going to happen. But I see their success stories every day, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so amazing. But then I also look at a lot of them who have older siblings. So if something happens to them, 9 times out of 10, probably one of their older children would take on the responsibility of the younger one, so they would still have someone in the family to take care of them. I have to look at my siblings 10 years older than me. Funny story how my mom, I guess she had secondary infertility, and I came 10 years after my brothers. So with that being said, my siblings are already 10 years older than me. So there will be no sibling of mine, for the most part, if something were to happen to me in the next 20 or 30 years, that will be there for my child. And so I say, okay, so if I'm just having one, does that afford me the opportunity to have another, so they have each other? Like, I have so many things going through my head, and I just felt like I just need to really kind of sit down and talk to those things about those things with you guys, because these are things that are really going through my head. These are questions that I have, these are concerns that I have. And I like I said, I don't want you on this channel to think that it's all, oh yay, this, that, and third. It's not. I mean, we do have everyday issues that we face. We do have everyday challenges that we face, and we do have everyday fears that we face as a couple. And these are things that we sit back and we talk about. And I kind of want to sit back and talk about those things with you guys, because you're who I can talk to at this point. So anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for venting. Thank you for listening to my venting. And if you have any feedback for me, please feel free to list it down below, because I really, really would like to know some of your input on some of the things that I just said. Because like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic about this process that we're about to take. And I so, like I said, I so want to see that positive so bad, and for it to stick, baby, stick, and not just be a chemical. And I want 9 months from now or 10 months from now to be holding my definitely my miracle baby, my snowflake baby, my rainbow baby, because it will be so many things all up in one. And like I said, I guess I just have those how people have butterflies in their stomach because they just don't know what to expect. The unexpected has happened. I guess I just have those butterflies in my stomach. So thank you for listening, and you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my time here at the beach before I have to leave. So sad, teardrops. But you guys have a great day. Bye.